Look at how red you are. Look at how red you are. Look at your face. You're all red. He's unbelievable. You're so high. You were coughing so hard before the show started. I saw the look. I mean, it looked like you were at the end of life. Well, you are something else. You are something else. Hello, Steve.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Unbelievable. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what's going on, but no protein drink today. Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay, good.
Oh, ooh.
I just found my wife must have just brought it in when I wasn't. Wow. I'll be damned. I just found it. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I have no. I have my protein drink and no eggs. She left me I don't even know if I'm gonna eat this, but she left me some kind of oatmeal cookie.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh well. So how are you, Steve?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I am good.
That's great.
Yes. Did you like that wind yesterday?
Oh, that wind was terrible.
I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
We got some wind, and I guess some of those corporate farmers down there in off 55, were they all plowing, or what was? Did they all decide to plow on the same day, or?
I belong to that Facebook thing. People were. I don't think anybody was plowing. They said there was somebody in the area plowing, but you can't blame the farmers for what happened.
Well, it's not the farmer. There's some corporate farming that goes on down there where literally you got companies that own. Listen, when you get one guy farming his land, it's not enough to do that. But like these corporate farmers own like shit,
Oh yeah,
thousands and thousands of acres and stuff. So if they're doing it, it could cause a problem. Because they'll decide to do it all in one day. So I don't know what's happening. All I know is the wind was going, and they said that.
I think it's been very dry. I mean, believe it or not, it's been very dry so far this spring.
Yeah,
I think it's just very windy. I mean, out in that area, there's really not a whole lot of houses or anything to block the wind.
All I know is when whatever was kicked up was all kicked up, and they couldn't see.
Yeah, I mean,
cars were driving, and they couldn't see what was in front of them, and I guess that's what started it. There was a car, whatever happened, it happened to another. It hit a car in front of it, and
they just chain wrecked in both lanes.
And then cars were just driving, couldn't see, and all of a sudden, boom! Right in front of them, is a wreck. So there was car after car after car just smashing into this,
Yeah, you think after about 20 cars, people would figure it out, but
they couldn't see.
But it's just
well, the road was open. People were just driving, thinking that they'd be able to see, but all of a sudden, they just hit the end of the wreck.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I was out yesterday, and I wasn't out that direction. I mean, I stayed north, but I think I lost a bag of potato chips yesterday in the wind. I had to go pick up my groceries because I had to have food because I didn't have Christina bring food Friday because I didn't have any money. So I had to go pick up a quick grocery run, and I could have swore that I ordered 2 bags of potato chips, and I got 2 bags. But I think when I got everything out of the truck, I think one of the bags of potato chips blew away.
You think that the wind blew your potato chips away?
1 bag, yeah.
You know, so there were how many fatalities? How many fatalities in that accident?
There's 6.
Plus, make it 7 because Steve's bag of chips.
I lost a bag of chips, yeah.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't the cheap brand either. They were Lay's. Lay's brand.
You know what? You should call Walmart and say, hey, I ordered this, but I did not get,
but it happens with every single order I make. There's one thing I don't get.
You got to call and complain.
I think it's because they just know. I think they know I'm a fat guy because it's not, it's not the fruit that disappears. Yeah. It's like when I order donuts or chips, they always, we don't have those. Bullshit. I can walk into any Walmart and anywhere, they have fucking donuts.
Yeah.
Hell. Don't tell me you don't fucking have them. Or we don't have great value brand potato chips. Bullshit. That's the one they carry over the rest of them. God damn.
But I'm saying you paid for your chips yesterday and you don't have
didn't get them. I know.
Yeah. So I would say, what the hell?
Huh? I average a loss of about $3 a week of something I don't get.
That's bullshit.
It is.
Let them get you another one.
And that's it. That's $20 a month. That's a quarter of weed.
Oh boy.
A little weed, but yeah, that was ridiculous. I mean, you could tell it was. I mean, I was just watching the news and stuff, and you could see how filthy the people were. That they're just like ground zero, man. Just the wind and the dust,
like the first responders and stuff. I'd love to see their outfits afterwards.
They were filthy. I mean, there was they even made TikTok from the WGN news. There was a thing about it on there, 6 o'clock news.
The governor sent out a comment to all his talking about Sangamon and Macoupin counties.
Right, yeah.
But I mean, just look at this. It's insane. I mean, this was.
Oh yeah.
The View. How the hell are you supposed to drive in this?
Yeah.
This is. How the hell are you supposed to drive in that? You can't see.
Yeah, and that's probably a good view.
That was, yeah. How can you drive in that?
Now, see, if I was coming up on that vehicle, I would immediately exit the roadway to the side of the road and get off the road a little bit, I got a 4-wheel drive, so I just drive down in the ditch.
You're saying you would immediately exit?
Oh yeah, I'd get off the fucking road.
Dude, I'll tell you, I have been in rain where the rain is coming down. It's not even visible.
Yeah.
And every time, I always pull over to the side of the road.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I always pull over to the side of the road.
With your flashers on.
Yeah. And I wait it out. I'm like, I'll wait. I don't care if it's an hour. I'm going to wait it out.
Well, I did see this morning, though. They said 55 is open now. I know it was closed all night. But...
Yeah, they had to close it. What about those people traveling? How the hell did they?
Oh, yeah. I know I talked to my mom yesterday, and between Taylorville and Pano was terrible because it's all open field. So, well, you don't need to be driving anyhow, but especially in this kind of weather. I mean, it's crazy. You can't drive in snow. Now you can't drive in the summer because of the wind. I blame it on El Nino.
Hey, this is the fucking climate change.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this shit doesn't regularly happen. Have you ever heard of this before?
I've lived in Illinois 90% of my life. Yeah. I've never seen dust storms like that.
Yeah. Here's a picture. This guy is a first responder.
Oh shit.
That was a picture of him coming out of you know, getting
that was his view.
Yeah. Isn't that insane?
I can't imagine this thing, all those people blowing their noses today, all the dirt coming out of their noses.
Well, the pollen's insane. The pollen is insane. Yeah.
That's okay, Karen. Karen brings up a good point. Maybe there should be a tree line along those. But there has been, but the state has cut a lot of trees down to make it easier to mow. So that's why in that area there's not a whole lot of tree lines. I know because I used to live in Girard.
Well, I'm telling you, it's crazy. The wind has never been. That's nuts. I've never seen anything like that before.
I never have.
I never have. Oh, I'll tell you, my wife gets mean when the pollen's going. Oh boy, I just try to stay away.
Oh,
I don't want to be in the firing lane, you know, because I'll tell you what, it always comes back to me getting yelled at.
Oh, we don't want that. We don't want that.
I get, you know what I mean? I get, you know, when that pollen's going and she's got allergies, I'm right behind the firing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but it's terrible now. It's windy now, too.
Yeah. Oh, well. Just horrible, man. These pictures, here's another guy. Here's another guy who was helping people out during that. Isn't that something?
Oh, man. I don't know how that feels. I've been like that before.
Yeah, it was just crazy. Yeah. It was nuts, man. But I don't know. I heard that there was different plowing going on, but the biggest thing was, there are different types of farms. There are individual farmers and there are corporate farmers, and corporate farmers own much more land. And they also have, the individual farmer has, they have their plans of when things get done. Okay.
Right.
But they'll be, they're going to go out, and I don't know how many acres a regular farm owner has, but they're going to go out and do their regular plowing. Right. It's a couple acres is a few acres, whatever. And I don't, or even, 50 acres is not going to cause that. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
But when you have corporate farm owners, they own so much land. Like they'll literally go in and buy up a bunch of farms, and then they have it, and they decide, all right, it's got to get plowed today. Then they're plowing all of that land. So I'm not saying that they did it, but it's sure looking that way. It's sure looking that way, that they're the ones who, because there was so much plowing being done. But like I said, the wind was extraordinary. The wind is extraordinary, and yeah. So they went and did it.
Right.
Oh my God. Yeah. It was crazy. The wind was supernatural yesterday. It was blowing so hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it's because Steve is not involved in farming. If Steve was involved in farming.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't have been out plowing. I would have been consideration for my fellow man.
Yeah.
I said, it's too windy to be plowing today.
Yeah. Yeah, but six people died. That's crazy, you know.
And over 30 people went to the hospital.
Yeah. Jesus.
I would have, that would be scary. Especially once the semis exploded. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, it's just nuts, dude. It's crazy. What a day.
What's the world coming to? Look, I drive by Sherman all the time, and I look over there in that poor subdivision and all those beautiful houses that they're trying to rebuild and just tearing down because they're gone. And I see the trees are still splintered from the tornado. Now I have this on the highway. Where, the summer's not even here yet.
What'd you say? What?
Weren't you listening?
No, I couldn't hear what you're mush mouthing.
Oh.
I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I couldn't understand the mush mouth. Please start over again.
Fuck, I don't remember what I was saying now.
I know you were trying to explain something, but I couldn't understand it. I'm like, boy, he's mush mouthing really bad because it's gibberish.
Sherman, the tornado that hit Sherman. I drive by there a lot, and I still see they're still trying to rebuild houses and stuff. Yeah. And the trees that are splintered, and thinking, oh my God, this just happened. Summer's not even here yet.
Yeah.
What's it going to be like summer? Is it going to be 200 degrees?
Dude, I don't know, but I think every year it's getting worse, and
there's
still people who don't believe. There's still people out there who do not believe in climate change, which I just don't get it. I don't understand the people who say no, it's bullshit. It's not bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit.
No matter what, people will, I think it's because somehow politics got involved. Politics should not be involved in it. We just need to go, holy shit, we can't have this shit happen. Yeah. We gotta learn to live with these new, because now they keep talking about, we've got to stop it. I think it's probably too late to stop it. We've got to find a way to live. We got to find a way to live with it. The damages.
Fuck, I'm 56 years old. 40 years ago, we had snow from November to March.
Yeah.
And you had not just a little snow, you had fucking feet of snow.
And now
we get 6 inches in a year. Yeah. Oh, fuck, what the fuck? Something's changing, guys.
And we've never gotten wind like this.
I mean,
what happened yesterday? That wind was insane. It was insane.
Huh?
How about Saturday? Saturday was a nice day, and literally it turned into, when the rain started coming down, it was just a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, babe. The rain started coming down. It was crazy. Check it out, Steve. I got some scrambled eggs, buddy.
Some eggs.
Scrambled eggs, pal. How do you like that?
Oh, that sure sounds good. Mm-hmm. I had a banana.
Yeah. Carrot says Steve just jinxed us. We're gonna get a foot of snow tomorrow.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
We had snow. I tracked it. In 2019. In 2019, is it 2019 or 2018? I tracked the snow, and it snowed on Monday, April 14th, Monday, April 21st, and there was a Monday, April 28th. It snowed on all those days, and this was in April. We didn't get any snow after, but because it happened on every Monday,
shit!
I kept track of it, and it was, it was bizarre. Yeah, and Corey's right. It's going to be a hot fucking summer, Steve. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. It's going to be very hot, and it'll continue on through November. I think the times are a little changing. You know what I mean? We now have summer lasts through October.
Oh yeah.
It used to change because I remember playing football in extremely cold weathers.
Yeah.
Cold weather.
Yeah, like 0 or below.
Yeah, now it stays warm, into November.
Oh, yeah, I'd give anything.
We'll get 70, 80 degree days all the way up to Christmas.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And I'm telling you, it'll be hot.
We're going to have next week. Oh my God, we're going to have temperatures up in the upper 80s.
Yeah. It's getting ready to start, bud.
I don't want that.
It's hardly May. What is it? May 2nd.
May 2nd.
And we'll have 80 some odd degree days now. However, I do like the warm weather. You know what I mean?
I like it until it gets like right now. I'm good at 80s. I'm good at 80s, lower 90s, as long as the humidity is not real high. But anything over like 95, too fucking hot.
I love it when it's hot outside, like when I go to work out.
Oh, I don't like to sweat.
I love it when it's super hot. I just love it. Except my house, because, my daughter has an illness and, but my house, it's so cold, because we usually have to have the air conditioner really low, or really high. Well, I don't know how to describe air conditioning, but, we have to have it cranked.
Right.
So it has to be running more. It runs more frequently and higher.
Right.
It's super hot outside. I need to get, you know what I need? I need one of those benches. I need a big bench so I can go sit on my porch. You know what I mean?
Your back porch?
No, my front porch.
Oh, your front porch?
Or my front porch.
Is there enough room for a bench on? Yeah, I guess there is enough room.
I mean, we got a back. We got that back thing.
Yeah.
Because when you guys came over, that's where you went.
It's a smoking room.
Yeah. But is that open? Is it screened or window up?
It's screened in. It's all screened in.
So I can go out there and
but
I'd rather go in front.
You can't see much out there because of the fence. But,
yeah, we got a big fence. You can't see anything.
Yeah.
Irene says I should go where I should get out there where I can see that bikini lady mowing the lawn.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let me know. I'll come over and sit with you.
I need to time my workouts to where I'm just where I'm coming home all sweaty and.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember what time I was at your house, but I remember driving by your house and there's just a couple of gentlemen down the road that they sit out on the driveway and watch people drive by.
That sounds. Yeah, I should be like one of those guys. I bet those guys probably when that woman's mowing the lawn.
Probably.
We got a hot girl down the street who mows the lawn in her. She wears a bikini.
Huh.
My wife told me about her first, and I went, "No, come on, she's crazy." And then I was driving home one day, and I saw her, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" And the thing was, she wasn't just somewhat attractive. I mean, she was an attractive woman. Her body was hot.
Right.
You know, she wasn't like some fat neighbor out there mowing or anything. She had good shape, great figure. I mean, it was like, whoa, holy crap. So, you know, and so all the neighbors were out watching her mowing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Steve, I'll try to get pictures if I ever.
Oh, please do.
But I don't want to take pictures of the woman. She'll definitely know what I'm up to. How do I drive and take a picture of someone and have them not notice it? You know what I mean?
Oh, just stop. And if she walks up to you, tell her you're looking for a specific person.
No, I'm sure I've never met her. I'm sure she's really nice. I don't know. Telling she looks swingerish. I don't know. That's just in my mind. I don't know if they are swingers, but
right,
man, she'd be a good swinger. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. So I'll let you know, Steve. So you come over. You got to come over and see this.
Yeah. Let me know.
I don't know. I don't know what. I see. Karen says, "Try to give her a pineapple."
Upside down.
By the way, I'm addicted to. I love pineapple.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love pineapple. And my wife has been. Every time she goes to the store, she buys me pineapple. She gets me pineapple now, and I love it. I'm eating pineapple like a son of a bitch. Makes me very happy. Makes me very happy. Oh boy. Yeah, Steve, I injured myself this weekend.
Oh, you did?
Yep. I had
Lord.
Injury on my anniversary.
Oh, Lord. Oh, shit.
I wasn't going to bring this up. Should I talk about it or?
Well, it's up to you, buddy.
I wasn't going to talk about it, but you guys will not believe. Oh, my God. You will not believe how I injured myself now. Corey says he's got pineapple pina colada moonshine. What's that? What's that, Corey? Is that booze? Is it good?
Oh, yeah.
Have you had that before, Steve? What is that?
No, but it sounds delicious.
It's pineapple flavored moonshine? Or
yeah. Pina colada pineapple.
It's booze.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I'd like to go drinking with. I'd get drunk with Corey.
Pineapple's delicious, Bubba.
Oh, pineapple's fantastic, man. I think it is. I think it's one of, Cindy like it. Cindy's going, oh, it sounds good. Oh shit. I'm telling you, it's I love pineapple. I think it might be our best fruit. I find it so delicious. It is so good, right? But my wife's been getting me pineapple, and I have for lunch, I get like half a sandwich. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get half a sandwich, and that's what I get to eat. And then I get she leaves some pineapple chunks out. So that's sort of my dessert. So I get to have a sandwich. Like yesterday, I had a little salad that was fantastic. My salad was so fucking good yesterday. Holy shit. I mean, it was so good. And so I had a great salad. And then I had a half of a sandwich that had turkey. And then, those little round salami slices or little salami piece. So it had turkey and then a salami on top of it. But it was half a sandwich. And then I had that. And then I had pineapple chunks after I ate my salad. And then I had my sandwich. And I was like, oh. And then I look, the pineapple chunks were like a dessert. You know what I mean? And it was so delicious. So delicious, Steve. Oh my God. Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, that pineapple to me is like, it's like a piece of cake or a thing of ice cream or a fancy, what's a good fancy restaurant?
Tiramisu.
Yeah, it was like that. It was just wonder, and it's just sweet, and I just love pineapple.
Oh yeah, that's pineapple I got at Walmart. It was delicious.
Yeah.
I don't know how to cut a pineapple, so I bought one already cut up.
Yeah,
kind of steep, but it was worth every minute of it.
Karen goes, pineapple is not like ice. It isn't in my mind. In my mind, it's the same as ice cream, or it's the same as a piece of cake, or the same as, you know what I mean?
Yes, I do know exactly what you mean.
I love pineapple. That to me, I think that is the best. I think it's the best dessert or the best fruit. Name a fruit that's better than pineapple.
Strawberries.
I will say ripe cantaloupe is pretty good. You know what I mean? Like if you get it right but it has to be properly ripe. You know, honeydew melon with its ripe is really good.
Yeah, a good honeydew is pretty tough to beat.
But if it's pre-ripe or it's not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if it's not ripe enough, it's hard, no flavor.
Yeah, you got to get it the perfect time. But pineapple, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, I love it. So we've had it where my wife has got it, but a lot of times you go to the store and they cut it and just put it out there and it's pretty cheap. So you really don't save much money,
right?
You know, getting it, cutting it yourself. Because if you like some of these stores, they just core it and cut it.
Yeah,
and they put it out there for you. That's the best kind.
Yeah, that's what I did. I got it from Walmart, some big plastic box, and that's all it was, just chunks.
Dude, it's just great. I love pineapple. Just love it.
Oh,
like a gift from God. By the way, I saw Mark. Was Mark still in the chat room?
He probably was.
I saw Mark came in. Came in and gave Steve. He always seems to give Steve some.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I've known Mark for 20 fucking years.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, so I don't know. I love pineapple. That might be my favorite food.
I would, you know, what? Yeah. Watermelon, pineapple. I really like strawberries though too. I like blueberries too.
I'm telling you, my grandparents used to have. You know there's those berries that grow on a bush or whatever, and
they all do.
Yeah, but they're the ones that they
blackberries.
I don't know. I don't know how to describe them.
Did they have seeds in them?
I don't know. I don't think they did. No.
Raspberries.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at some boysenberries.
Boysenberries. I was going to say that next.
Dude, I'll tell you something. Holy shit. My grandparents in Chicago, they had, somebody had planted, I think maybe they did. When they first moved from the city and they moved out to the suburbs, they bought a house in Glen Ellen. All right. And they bought the house early on. Cause my mother, that's where she lived when she went to high school. I think they were living in that house. So somebody planted a boysenberry bush, and they had it right outside their house. So every time we go to Chicago for vacation in the summer, it would be right when the berries started coming out. And if you get them when they're ripe, you could literally pull them off the vine and eat them. Oh my God, dude. I'm telling you.
Are those the ones, though, if they're not ripe, are really, really sour?
Yeah, I think they are sour if they're not ripe. But we always, I think it's whenever we went, and I don't remember what time of year we would go up there, but because, you know, there was a certain age where we were playing baseball and we had so many activities.
Oh, yeah.
That we could only get up there, you know, at one time during the summer. But dude, I gotta tell you, those fucking boysenberries. Oh my God, that might be the best. I mean, that might be the best taste. Of course, it reminds me of my grandparents and so many things, but I freaking love those boysenberries. Those were fantastic. You ever had one of those when they're ripe, Steve?
I'm not sure.
Oh my!
Possibly, God. But I don't think so with them ripe, because I ate some berries one time that were really sour. Boy, they gave me the shits too. Bad diarrhea.
Well, those boysenberries are like, they're both red and gray and purple.
Oh, okay. No, these were green.
I remember eating the blueberries, the purple ones. They were very good. Very good.
I like different stuff like that. I like gooseberries.
But these were planted. Steve did not eat dingleberries. No. But I'll tell you, those boysenberries. Oh my God. Corey says his grandparents grew up with the Depression and they had to grow everything. So when they brought their house, they planted everything. As a kid, all he had to do was go outside and have a snack. But I'll tell you, I think that's what happened with my grandparents. They were, I mean, my grandfather, you know, he grew up in Mexico. He didn't have shit. But when they bought the house, they planted things like boysenberries. And they also planted some other fruit stuff. But I loved the boysenberries were my favorite. I'd go out there and pick those berries, and holy shit, they were fantastic. Where do pineapples grow? What kind of? Imagine you have to have warm temperature for pineapples. That's where I want to move.
I believe so.
I want to move to Costa Rica and plant
Hawaii. Pineapple. Yeah, Hawaii. Yes, I think where they come from.
So Costa Rica could not handle them. Damn.
Oh, they probably could.
I'd love to have a pineapple tree in my house.
Oh, look at this little bitch, Colin. Oh, you been, punk boy?
Yeah, Colin. Colin, look at your trades. I offered that, Colin. Shit, two top-notch players for one of his players. He hadn't even looked at the trade offer.
He's been too busy making TikTok riding that 4-wheeler thing.
Yeah, he's riding. Is he making TikToks of himself riding?
Yeah. Making TikToks of himself riding.
That's how young guys get pussy now, Steve.
Yes.
You gotta have a good TikTok. You gotta have a good TikTok.
I just saw a fucking thing on TikTok where this 12-year-old kid makes $1 million a fucking year off fucking YouTube and TikTok videos.
Brent says pineapples are not trees. What do pineapples grow on?
They grow on a bush.
They grow a bush. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. So shows what I know. Oh, that's coconuts. Coconuts are on trees.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I need to plant pineapple bushes.
Yeah, but I don't think we might have the right weather climate. Yeah. We're in zone 7.
I'm saying I want to live wherever the pineapple climate is.
It'd be south.
I would love to go outside. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to go outside and grab a pineapple. Don't mind me. I'm going to go outside and grab a pineapple. That's what I'm looking for, Steve. Grabbing a pineapple. Yeah, buddy.
I don't think they'll grow in our climate. I don't think they can withstand the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're more of a warm climate fruit. Kind of like.
I'm not sure what Irene sent me a picture of. I don't know. She's at some kind of pineapple party. I don't know what the hell that. I don't know.
A pineapple party. Irene at a pineapple party. That would be good.
Well, you know. Listen, you know what a pineapple party sounds like. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a pineapple party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, pineapple party. That's just you look at that. What do you think's going on there? That's how the pineapple party gets started.
They ain't eating pineapple right there.
Yeah.
And old boy in the back, he's got a big pineapple, I bet.
Yeah, he will have one, I'll tell you that.
I bet.
Time. Looks like a good time, Steve. Okay, so do I talk about how I got hurt or?
Well, that's up to you. I mean,
do I leave that off because I don't want to be, Oh, Irene says that's a Joseph. He's gay.
Also,
well, I was visualizing being Joseph, but no. Damn. I'm not thinking about Joseph.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking about those two chicks he's in between.
Yeah.
Not gay Joseph.
That one with long hair. I bet she don't have the panties on.
I'll nail them both. Yeah, buddy.
And you know Irene don't have no panties on.
I don't know where that picture was from. I don't know what's going on. Irene, are you married in that picture? Or is that before marriage or what in the hell's going on? That girl's good looking though. She says that girl's Taylor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't care if Joseph's gay or not.
You just still do it, huh?
He has a pineapple.
She said she was not married. She and her husband were just dating.
Oh boy.
Did you bring him to the party? I bet he didn't. He didn't show up. I bet that was just an Irene only invite there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy. I see what's going on. Looks like that could be a good party. Yeah, so all right, so here's the story. All right, Saturday night, we check into our hotel, right? And the hotel was wonderful. You know? It was a beautiful room, and the jacuzzi was gigantic. And my wife got in the jacuzzi. I was watching the Cubs game. She got in the jacuzzi. She looked so good. I was like, oh shit, I gotta get in that jacuzzi. So then I get into the jacuzzi, right? And everything's fine. I'm in there and I'm like, this is great. But then my wife says, bath bomb time. And she pulls out these Lush, whatever, big. Have you heard of these bath bombs, Steve?
Yeah.
She puts these bath bombs in the tub. And they they turned the water blue and all this stuff, and it was very clean, except I noticed it was sort of oily because there's skin softeners or whatever in there. Okay.
Right.
Well, she's putting these bath bombs in, and it was sort of like I said, they were it was almost greasy, be whatever kind of softening stuff. And here was the problem. And I don't even want to say this because I know some of you people won't shut up about it. Piss me off. So we're in there for a while. You know what I mean? You got the jets going and we're really relaxed. And I mean, everything's getting cleaned off. You can just, everything's nice. And everything's, clean. And then my wife gets out and, she wants to get herself dried off and, get a little makeup on or whatever, just a little, she'd be, I shouldn't need, but, and she was naked and, and she was looking really good in the you know what I mean? So I just couldn't wait to get out and enjoy her,
Yeah.
Except I was like, okay, let me get up. I go to get up and I go to get out of the tub and literally I tried to get up and just boom. And then I tried to get up again and boom.
Uh-oh.
So every time I was trying to get up, it was literally, imagine trying to get up from a tub filled with vegetable oil.
Oh.
I couldn't get my footing. I couldn't get any kind of grip to get out. So I couldn't get a grip and I couldn't get out. It was too slippery.
Right.
And it was insane. It was just insane. I couldn't get out of the tub. And I kept falling. Like I'd try to get up and then I'd fall down. Every time I fell down, I hurt myself. So we had to drain the tub.
Right, yeah.
So we drained the tub. But then everything that had water on it was still slippery. So we drained the tub, and then I said, give me towels. And so I started wiping down every part of the tub that was wet. You know what I mean? So I wiped down just so I can get something I had to put my foot on something to get out. I couldn't get out of it. And every time I got up, I would fall down. And every time I fell down, I'd be up and then boom, I'd fall. And when I'd fall, I would that's how I would hurt myself again, is when I fall.
Right.
I couldn't get any traction. And so finally I wiped off all the sides and then thanks, Joel. Joel says, I got a visual, but I would like to go back to the part where your wife was like, so then after I dry off all the tub, because I had to dry off the whole tub, then I was trying to lift myself out, but I could get myself lifted up, but like when there was water in the tub, I could get myself lifted up. but then I would try to get my feet under me and the feet would slip. So after we wiped everything down, I started filling the tub up again. My wife goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I got to fill the tub up. So I get some buoyancy, you know what I mean? To
right, yeah.
Get out. And then I'll have traction because it's dry.
Right, yeah.
That's what I had to do. I had to empty the tub, then take dry towels and wipe everything down so it was no longer greasy. And then I had to put just water back in the tub. So I finally filled the tub, and then I was able to,
right, get yourself.
Yeah. Jesus. But I'm telling you, my knees, oh my God, my knees are they're just.
I bet.
They're just beaten up. Everything's beaten up. I got bruises. It was all because of the bath. The bath bomb was like,
right, left the residue in the tub.
But then again, my wife was able to get out. Like, she was like, okay, and she was out. Me, I was the poor sap who couldn't even get out. It was just. I'm telling you, Steve, it was horrible. It was horrific. It was horrific.
I know. I've been there. I mean,
so I'm naked with my sagging ball sack. You know what I mean? And then thank God it didn't fall on my balls, Steve. Oh my God.
Oh boy, yeah.
But you know what I mean? You fall, and then the balls are swinging around as I was falling and stuff. Damn. there were. I certainly did not have anal beads. I didn't have any of that stuff. Thank you, Joel, for implying that somehow I did. No, none of that was in my tub. Just bath bombs, which made us clean. But like I said, I couldn't get out.
Yeah.
But I was able to regular when it was dry, and when I could get friction, I got right out. But my body was beaten up, man. My body was beaten up. And then we went to bed and had great sex. But after the sex, oh my God. I was laying in the bed. I know it's a hotel bed, but listen, I got a Just Beds mattress. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got a Just Beds mattress. It's very comfortable, and I love my wife, and I love going to a hotel with her and stuff. But I got to tell you, dude, I got my Just Beds mattress, and it is fantastic. All right. When I sleep at home, I'm on that nice Bemco mattress that we got from Just Beds over at 3120 Montvale Drive. And it is wonderful. But this hotel, I don't know where they get their mattresses from, but it was not, the mattress was, it just wasn't, it wasn't super comfortable. It was comfortable, but not.
Right.
I'm trying to explain. My home mattress is, it's just when you lay down on it, even now, and we've had it for, hell, I think we've had it for 3 years or 4 years or something. But when you lay in it, it's just like it's so comfortable.
Right.
So this hotel mattress was not as comfortable. Like, it wasn't easy to turn to, like in my bed, my bedroom, if I want to turn over, I just turn over.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could go to my left side and get on my right side, whatever. This hotel mattress is not the same. Like, it was a chore to spin around.
Right.
And my wife said the same thing. She's like, oh my God. She goes, it's just, and so anyway, we fell asleep. She woke up. She woke up and her hip was hurting so bad. And I was sort of stuck on the side that I fell asleep on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to roll over and it's like, it was, you know what I mean? It's just, so I'm not trying not to insult the hotel, but I got to tell you something, be honest. To be honest, I'd have much rather come home after the sex and slept in my bed. Does any of that make sense?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because the hotel, you know, it just was too, I don't know. The mattress was not that good. The mattress was not good. So we'll leave it at that. Yeah. We'll leave it at that, buddy.
Boy.
But I got a nice Just Beds mattress. I think that hotel, what they need is I think that hotel needs a nice needs some Just Beds mattresses. Yeah. 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 Oh well. Yeah. So I was injured.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to hear that. I totally understand it too, because I've been in your situation in the past.
It sucks. I'm telling you. It sucks.
Well, I had to call somebody because I was alone and say, "Hey, can you run up here to the hotel? I'm stuck in the jacuzzi."
Oh, there's no way. I wouldn't have called anybody. I'd say, just let me die here. I could not handle the embarrassment. I could not handle it, Steve.
Oh, I know.
I would just die there. I would just die there rather than.
Yeah, I've been there. Just let me sit here.
Rather than have, people come see me laying there like a beached whale. I just, I was just miserable going, oh, you know what? She's never going to want to have sex with me now. She's seeing me. I can't even go in the tub. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, that would be mine. I'd be so embarrassed from it because I couldn't get out of the tub.
I just could not. There's no way. I'm seeing Corey says, hey, congratulations. I saw that, Corey. Yesterday was college signing day.
Ooh.
Yeah. Congratulations. His son, what college is he going to? Forgive me for Millikan. Was it Millikan?
Yeah, I believe that's what it is.
Yeah. And congratulations. Listen, I went to school on a vocal scholarship, and it was great. It made my life. So good for your son, man. Good for him. Take advantage of it. He looks like he has good grades too. I mean, I had all right grades, but
yeah. I got a cousin that I didn't think she could handle Millikan. She's a junior now and at a 4.0, been on the dean's list.
Good for her.
Scholar athlete. She's volleyball. And my daddy never gonna amount to anything, girl, but she's doing it. I can't remember when I went to college in my 40s. I had a 4.0.
Oh boy, here we go.
I got invited to some kind of magna cum lately or something like that. something like that. Some kind of sorority or maturity or whatever the fuck it was.
Was it a maturity?
I had for the 2 years I carried a 4.0 average. Like they sent me the certificate says you can now join this something. Come on lately, Magna. I don't come on something.
You chose not to join, obviously.
I didn't even know what the hell it was. So I'm like, I don't think. I'm also it's a big deal. Whatever.
That's awesome. Yeah, I got good grades, but not great grades. But in college, when I eventually went to Lewis and Clark and I was radio, when I first went to Park College in Kansas City, I was a political science major. And then I was a communications minor. But when I transferred to Lewis and Clark, I was all radio. Because I eventually got a associates in applied sciences, radio broadcasting. So,
my parents wanted me to go to Millikan, but I knew I didn't have the grades for it.
When I went to Lewis and Clark, all the classes were radio classes. I had to take a psychology class, and I had to take a math, and they had to take a English. I had to take English, psychology. You had to choose one of something. I picked geography, and I didn't take the class. I bought the grade. And then I had to I can't even think of what my electives were, what the other ones were, but the rest were radio production, radio creativity, radio announcing, radio, all that stuff. I got A's. I got A's in all my radio classes. I even got an A in radio news.
Oh.
But they told me after my first news class, they said you don't even have to take the classes. You don't even have to take the radio classes. Just skip them. We'll give you an air shift, and you do the air shift while everybody else is in class. Because they knew at the college I went to they knew I wasn't going to do news.
Right.
Because the first time because you weren't supposed to get on the air till your second semester, but they put me on the air in my first semester because I started doing a show that was completely different from anything that had been done before. You know what I mean? Which is the same type of show I do. By the way, it's the same shit I'm doing right now. It's the same shit I did during the Morning Disaster. It's the same shit I did during the Lytle and Lamb show. It's the same shit I did in New York and Ohio and Texas. It's the same shit that I've been doing since college. They go in, they give you a format, and they say, you've got to follow the format. And I go, oh, is this the format right here? Oh, well, what the fucking fuck? That's what I've done. That's what I've done since I was 17 years old. I go, fuck your format. And it's worked out. And I just follow, and I try to put myself in the heads of the people listening to the show. And I talk about shit they'd be interested in.
Yeah.
Or here's something else that I've learned has worked for me. Or I talk about how embarrassing my life is.
Yeah.
And here's one thing that listeners have in common. Here's one thing that every listener has. They've all been embarrassed. Everybody has been embarrassed.
Oh, yeah.
So they can relate to it. You know what I mean? When you listen to this show and you hear me telling stories of my own embarrassment, or you hear Steve embarrassing me with his stories, everybody relates because everyone has known a Steve. Everyone's known a Steve, or they've known a Jimmy. Am I lying?
No.
Like back when you would listen to the old show when Jimmy was on, you go, oh, fuck, I know somebody that's just like that fucker. Right? And then you'd hear the shit he do, and you go, well, he's not that crazy, but you knew a guy like Jimmy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, people listen to the show now. I'm sure they've known someone who is sort of Steve-ish. Then you hear Steve say something, you say, well, my friend is not like that, but you know what I mean? So the people can relate. It's been this when I was in college, they knew the people that we're talking about then. So that's what I did, is I just followed my own, I threw out the format and just did my own thing. And then they went to me in college. They said, all right, because I was doing a show that people actually listened to in college.
Oh, yeah.
College radio was first getting going. No one fucking listened to it. And all of a sudden I was doing a show that people were listening to, and they were like, holy shit. So they go to me and they say, nah, you don't even have to go to, the rest of the kids will be in news class. You just do a show. All right. And then the people you're supposed to do one show. Like, there was a bunch of people that got on for one show a week. They have a meeting with me and they go, no, you just go Monday through Friday. Okay. So that's what happened. And then we were supposed to get internships. So everybody's going to their internships.
Oh, yeah.
And I got offered by KSHE, this radio station in St. Louis called KSHE. They offered me an internship, and then I got an internship from a station in Springfield. But KSHE was like, well, for your internship, you come in 1 day a week, and we'll get you'll have to pull all the music for the DJ. I'm like, what? Pull all the music for the DJ. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I was hoping that I'd be writing material for your morning show. And they're like, no. We've already got 3 writers on that show. And I'm like, what the fuck? So the place I wanted to go was this place. I can't remember the name of it. But they didn't have an opening. It was 94 or 94 something. And it was a classic rock station. And I wanted to get a job writing for this guy, J.C. Corcoran, who was the morning show host on that station, but they didn't have any spots available. So while I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my internship, I get a call from a station in Springfield where the program director of that station had heard me on college radio. And so I go to talk to him, and I'm thinking, oh, here comes the bullshit, And he goes, the St. Louis internship was to go in and pull records 1 day a week, and then to see if I could help do something and move up the ladder.
Oh, I give you trash.
But I was like, fuck, it sounds like I'm not going to do shit. So with Springfield, the guy hears me and he goes, listen, I want you, he goes, no, fuck, you're not pulling anybody's records. Because I say, well, are you going to make me pull records? He goes, no, you're not pulling records. He goes, no, number one, I'm giving you shifts. You're going to go on the air Friday and Saturday overnight. And then you're going to work with our morning show, and you're going to write material for them. And you're going to write with our production department, and you'll write for them. And then he says, oh yeah, and we're going to pay you. And I'm like, oh, fucking done deal, man. So my internship was at WYMG in Springfield, where number one, they paid me, and it became, and I did several days a week. And that was my first job. They literally, I mean, the internship was, he just gave me an A, just gave me an A for my internship, and they hired me. So of course that's where I took my job. Because get an internship interview and they say, no, we're going to fucking pay you and you're hired. We're not going to make you, And so I go on the overnight shift and they go, all right, here's the format. And I go, there's the format. And I go, oh, fuck that. And so I started doing overnights on this WYMG, and I just did this. I did this. And then from there, they offered me a full-time job, but I'm like, listen, I got one more semester left of college. And so they couldn't wait. They hired somebody else. And then I went, I ended up going to Ohio. It was their consultant. It was the consultant of YMG felt so bad how they fucked me over. They didn't really fuck me over, but
right.
But because I was still in college, and I said, no, I need to finish this other semester so I can graduate. And they said, we're offering you a morning job right now. And like an idiot, I go, see, this is where I'm stupid. There was a guy named Joe Caruso that they hired for mornings, right? So they hired this Caruso for mornings, and then they had to fire him. And so they sat me down and they offered me the job. But like a dipshit, I say, well, I've got to finish up this semester of college. And then they went and they hired this fucking guy named Don, whatever the fuck his name was. But he worked there for, I want to say he ended up working there for, I don't know how many years he was there, but what I should have done is I should have said, fuck yeah, I'll take that job. And I should have worked, because it would have been me, and Terry Edlin was the guy. But it ended up being Liz Willis, because she came in and worked with the guy that they ended up hiring instead of me. And I love Liz. I could have worked with Liz forever, but but I should have just said, fuck it, taken the job, and told myself I can go back to college anytime and I only had to get one elective, but I literally wanted to go to college just to get my stupid degree.
Right.
By the way, I've been in radio for 30 some odd years. Do you want to know how many times I've had to show my degree? I don't even know where the fuck it is. I have no idea.
I know I've lost mine.
Yeah, I've never even had to show it.
Yeah.
Like a dumb shit. I thought it was important. Jeez, I could have gone to school one semester. I could have done night classes if I needed or something. I could have done night classes at Lincoln Land and finished.
Yeah.
Like a dumb shit. Yeah. Oh well, but their consultant felt so bad because he knew what happened. He's like, wait a minute, he said he wanted to finish going to classes, and you guys hired somebody else, and that's what happened. And so he goes, well, let me get him a job. So he got me a job in Ohio because he felt bad about what they did. He goes, you should be the morning guy. He goes, we need you to learn how to do mornings on a market like Springfield. He goes, they ended up hiring a guy who's in his 30s or 40s or whatever. The guy they hired, he goes, that guy's already done everything he's going to do. And he was right, because this was the pinnacle of, I mean, nothing against Springfield, because it was a pinnacle of my career too, but I'm just saying that that at the time I was 18 or 19, and he got me a full-time job in Ohio hosting a morning show, and that was better. It was better for me than it was to just do part-time in Springfield. So the guy's name was Greg Gillespie, and he passed away a few years ago, but I do thank him. I thank him, because he's the one who got me my first full-time morning gig. Yeah. But I never had to show my degree to anyone, except when I was offered to teach. I got offered a job to teach in 2010, somewhere around there. And I blew the interview, I guess. But it was nice. They were going to pay me they're going to pay me some decent money. And it was less money than I made when I was doing really good radio, but still it was living down in Texas and all that stuff. But then I blew it during the interview. But oh well. Yeah, but they wanted this. They wanted the degree. But all they had to do was call my old college, and the college said, "Yeah, it was 1980, blah blah blah." They gave them all the details. Yeah. So, and that's how they do it. You don't need the paper degree. I mean, they just call the college.
Yeah.
They literally just call the college, and we confirm that Ray Lytle, graduated from there. And that's the process. But then I will say the teaching job, it was really something, Steve. They went and they checked the associates. They confirmed it, and then they said, if you want to get your bachelor's, you can go to Texas Tech, and you could get your bachelor. You only need, and I forgot how many credits I needed less than. I want to say I needed less than 15 credit hours to get a bachelor.
Oh shit!
And this school offered to pay for it, but that didn't get the job. Jesus, I fucked up. And didn't get the job, but that's all right because position probably doesn't exist. Yeah. But oh well. Yeah. No, it's like nobody wants to. There's no. Yeah, of course, unless you have a professional license. Yeah, I don't have a license. I used to have an FCC license, but Yeah, DA says I could take an online course and get very easily. DA, yeah, I could very easily take online courses and get a bachelor's degree. But you know what? For what? For radio's dead. I mean, I wouldn't. My degree is in radio broadcasting, and it's a dead field. There is no more radio broadcasting. There's no new. When's the last time you saw somebody going, "Oh, I'm so proud my child's getting into radio broadcasting"? There's no more jobs. There's no radio industry.
Right.
I mean, this is the new radio. A couple of fat buffoons. A couple of fat buffoons on YouTube. That's the new radio. It's what we're doing now. There isn't, you're not driving around in your car listening.
Yeah.
Nobody has a favorite morning show. Like when I was doing the Morning Disaster, you go around Springfield and say, "What's your favorite morning show?" They go, "Oh, I love Morning Disaster." "Oh, they're so mean to that Jim," or "Oh, I love that Morning Disaster." Now, there is no more. There's none of that shit even exists anymore.
Nope.
"What's your favorite morning show?" "Well, I like that one. They play my favorite type of music." Because that radio's changed as a format. It's changed. Oh, well. Yeah, what do you do, right? Yeah. Karen says you should listen to Jim Leach in the afternoon. Yeah. Jim's great, but he's afternoon. He's not, there's no morning. Trust me, the guy that does mornings on that station, you realize his salary. Well, I'm not going to get into it, but he's not exactly an employee. Well, we won't get into it. I'm just saying that there is a think tank. There is a think tank who pays him to do that. But I'll leave it at that. Oh yeah, but what do you do? What do you do, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I forgot why I got into all that. I don't even know. I don't even know how we got into that. But I know I was leading up to something. I know I was leading up to something, and oh well. Yeah, I was gonna go to. I was telling the story so that I could start another story, or so that but I got so caught up in it I lost track. Okay, Steve, there is a hairstylist. There's a hairstylist who was arrested. All right. And you won't believe how they caught this person. All right. The woman had a hairstyle place. And she was doing hair. There's a place called Embellish Haircuts off Steubenville Pike in Hanover Township. They arrested the woman for prostitution. They arrested her for prostitution, Steve.
Oh.
Would you like to hear what happened?
Of course I would.
All right. The police were looking for a prostitution ring. All right. And so they went to this Embellish Haircuts because there were police that were in the neighborhood, and they said they would see cars pulling in and being parked there for a long time, and it was all guys that was going into this haircut place, and they would go in there and they'd be there for a while, and then they'd come out of the haircut place. They'd look exactly the same. So the cops started saying, well, that's weird. So they started taking pictures, and a guy would get out of the car and go in. He'd have his long hair or whatever, and then he'd be in there for like an hour, and then he'd come out and they took a picture, same hair. And they're like, what the fuck is going on in there, right? So then they started doing, they started saying, well, let's see what's really going in there. What's really going on in there? And police were observing, and they noticed the same thing. Guys going in, and they were coming out with no haircut. So then the police said, well, let's see what's going on. So what they did was they got the phone number and they called this Embellish Haircuts, and they wanted to know how much a cut was. And they said, well, is this a half an hour or an hour long cut? And they're like, well, the half hour cut, they said, it'd be $130.
Holy shit.
And so they set up an officer to go in. And they sent the officer in for a half-hour appointment. So the officer goes in, and he's expecting to get his haircut. Except there was no haircut. They go to the back, and there's a room with a bed in it. And so they asked the guy for his $130. They asked for the money up front. He had to pay his $130. He paid his $130, and then the so-called hairstylist started to get undressed.
Ooh.
And that's when they arrested her. Amy Zlobin was arrested. She did tell the police she doesn't have any haircut clients, but she has many of clients all day long that she has sex with, and that's how she pays for everything.
Huh.
Yeah. So there you go. So it was a hairstyle place where people were going in, but there wasn't any hair being cut.
Right. We had a lady like that in Illinois when I was growing up.
You had a what?
We had a hairstylist in Illinois like that.
Was she cutting hair or was she
trim? She cut all the football players. I was in high school. She cut all the football players' hair for free. Well, I think some of those guys were getting more than haircuts.
Really?
I just got a haircut, and although she did.
Do you know that for a fact?
I don't know that for a fact. There's a lot of talk. Everybody like go to this lady, and if you play football, she gives you a haircut for free. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I want a fucking haircut for free. I get in there, and all I got was a haircut. I didn't. Although she did rub all over me, which was kind of nice.
So you're saying that some of the players are going in there and getting sex?
Oh yeah, I believe so. Some of them.
I would feel shitty if somebody would told me.
Like the quarterback and the linebacker and the running back, I think those guys are all getting the sex. I was a lineman, so I didn't get shit. I just got a fucking haircut.
But I'd feel like, why the fuck aren't I getting a blowjob? You know what I mean? Everybody else get one, but not me. I mean, that kind of make me mad.
Well, I kind of feel a little bit. I thought, because this guy, the guys were talking like, hey, go over to such and such. She give you a good trimming. And I'm like, okay, fuck yeah,
And so you went over there and you got nothing.
I got the fucking haircut and washed my hair. I mean, she did wash your hair interestingly. Usually when you went back in the day, they would stand beside you to wash your hair. She straddled me.
Well, good.
With her boobs in my face and washed my hair.
Was she good looking?
Oh, fuck yeah, she was. Mm. So that's what I thought I was supposed to get. I mean, those guys like, no, man. She does the other stuff too. So what other stuff? What other stuff is there? I'm 15, 16 years old, What?
Yeah, I forgot that you didn't get laid until you were 20 or whatever. Or 19.
I had to learn what it feels like from a bowling alley rubber.
I'm sorry, from what?
I had to learn what it felt like from a bowling alley rubber.
I'm not sure what's a bowling alley rubber.
The bowling alley, the rubbers you buy, the bowling alley, prophylactic.
Oh, a rubber. Oh, okay.
Condom.
Why would that tell you what it feels like?
Well, that's when I first learned how to put one on. And that was when I first realized how to masturbate.
You masturbated with a rubber?
The first time, yeah.
Why?
Because I thought that was what you were supposed to do.
Oh, good Lord.
It's the first time. I'm telling you. It was just the first time. I didn't have sex or anything, but I put it on and whoa.
You're so odd. You're such an odd man. You really are. I mean, you're such an odd man. That's our Steve. Oh my goodness.
Socks are too itchy. Why would I put a sock on my dick?
Well, you don't need to put anything on it. You just masturbate and then Oh, they're talking about masturbate with a napkin and grab a napkin and catch your stuff. What the hell are you putting a rubber on for? That's ridiculous. Seems like a waste of money.
It only cost $0.25 back then.
You're paying for a rubber every time you masturbate? You're such a weird kid.
Oh, I didn't do it every time. That was just the first time.
Oh.
Then I realized I didn't need a rubber to do it. Or a condom. I'm sorry, a condom.
Oh, you're unbelievable. Oh, my God. You are something. Oh, Holly says, nice shirt, Ray. You can see the weight loss. Thank you, Holly.
I think she's trying to change the subject.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Our show today brought to you by Recon Techs. Recon Techs, who are not supporters of masturbating with a condom. Recon Techs 100% totally against Steve masturbating with a rubber. Recon Techs at the corner of 8th and Black. They are your one-stop vehicle reconditioning center. If you want to get a detail or coating or anything else your car needs, get your appointment hooked up with Recon Techs. That's Recon Techs. No matter how dirty the car, it will look brand new when you pick it up from Recon Techs. Call today, 670-1132. That's 217-670-1132. It's Recon Techs. And Just Beds. Just Beds. They're the yawn exterminators. Get yourself a bed that gives you a good 8 hours of sleep at night. Get a mattress that you sink into your mattress, Steve.
Huh.
It's so comfortable. Like I said, I stayed at a hotel this weekend. I literally wanted to go home and sleep in my bed. That's how wonderful my bed is. After the jacuzzi and sex, I was like, well, let's just go home. I'm telling you, Just Beds over 3120 Montvale Drive. It's Just Beds. Get yourself a good 8 hours of sleep from Just Beds. You will not disappoint. I hope if you learned anything today, I hope you learned, do not put a bath bomb because it turns your tub into, it feels like vegetable oil.
Oh boy.
And if you're fat like me, you'll be stuck in the tub rolling around like a fucking whale, falling and hurting yourself. Literally, I hurt my knees. I'm so banged up. I got bruises all over me, Steve. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah. Trust me. Somebody said earlier in the chat room, I should have just gotten a couples massage. Yeah, next year. It's a good idea. Next year I want to go and get a couples massage. I can use a fucking massage with a happy ending. Right, Steve?
Yeah.
Can you, I don't even know where you buy one of those? Couples massage with a happy ending.
Oh yeah, there's a place in I'm sure the
couple we'll both be taken care of. I don't know, because then the best part is the sex afterwards.
Well, that's good because, like I said, I would have been too embarrassed even.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Even if it would be my wife, I'd still been godly embarrassed.
Why?
Because you couldn't get out of the bathtub.
No. Of course I was embarrassed. Yeah. I was embarrassed and pissed and
fuck this. Why do we even fucking leave the fucking house?
I know, dude. It was just I went through all that stuff. Yeah. Oh well. The Writers Guild of America did not come to a deal with the studios.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Another strike.
So the Writers Guild of America is striking. They're striking. Now, here's why this is bad. This is why this is bad. All right? Because now's the time when they turn the new episodes and they start filming them so that new shows can come on the air in the fall. You know what I mean? So a lot of
Right.
our shows, they might be delayed next year because of this. So I hope this strike does not last long. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's hope they get through this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're on a strike right now. Hollywood could not come to an agreement with the Writers Guild of America. So, and by the way, it has to do with residuals and and the amount of staff. Like the Writers Guild wanted the studios to give so much staff, and they wouldn't. They wanted to. They wanted 6 writers, including 4 writers and producers, as part of a pre-greenlight rooms and post-greenlight rooms, or 1 writer per episode up to 6 episodes. Then 1 additional writer required for each 2 episodes after 6. For instance, an 8-episode show would require 7 writers, including 4 writer producers, and a 10-episode show would require 8 writers, including 5 writer producers. Okay?
That seems a little bit excessive to me.
But no, it's just for 1 show to make sure you have that many people employed. But then there are shows like White Lotus, where the guy who created the show, Mike White, writes all the episodes himself. But the Writers Guild says it's an 8-episode show. They should hire 5 writer producers. And they don't. So, So that's something that they couldn't agree on. Yeah. But they did, they are close. The studios gave a raise. They got them a raise. They are sharing in residuals. There's a lot of stuff that they're close on, but there was enough that they're actually officially on strike. So,
oh boy,
wish them luck. I hope it's not a long strike.
I hope not either.
Yeah. Would you like to hear? And finally, today, this is from our buddy DA.
Oh boy,
right, Steve. This is from DA's. DA got this for us today.
Oh, this could be good.
Come and listen to The Morning Disaster with Ray Lytle and his co-host Steve. There may also be a crew of various misfits who show up from time to time to make you laugh. We offer the show for free Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning starting around 8 a.m. on Facebook or YouTube. We also offer shows Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday morning by subscribing on Patreon. There are different tiers on Patreon you can subscribe to and get 4 to 5 shows along with retro shows and bits from the award-winning career of Ray Lytle. And if Steve misses the show, you can listen to the Wellness Check as it happens.
Yeah, I like that. Good job, DA. All right, so our free shows are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Subscriber shows Thursday night, Friday morning, Saturday morning. And then we have shows. Tonight is Smoke Signals.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wednesday night is Stainless.
Oh, who gives a fuck?
Great shows. These are great shows that you've got to listen to and you subscribe to. By the way, yesterday's Unknown show came out. And the Unknown show's date, the unnamed show, actually was from, let's see, what was the date? The unnamed show, and I put it out, it came out like 2:00 yesterday. And I was going to tell you that date. Hold on. What the hell was it? Except I can't. Why can't I not get into the Patreon? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
I want to say it was from something in 01. It was 01. But anyway, and it literally 10 minutes.
Oh.
DA figured it out in 10 minutes. Freaking DA. So we did get that. But today will be from May 2nd of, I think, 2000 or 98 or whatever.
That DA, he's a smart son of a bitch.
Yeah. So anyway, you'll get that. We'll wrap up today's show, guys. We will wrap up today's show. Smoke Signals tonight with Steve, Bubba, and Corey. All right. That'll be a good one. All right, guys, let's wrap it up, and we'll say goodbye till tomorrow at around 8 o'clock. Take care, everybody. Suckers!
Goodbye, everybody.